Hello and welcome to Bees on Main, Broodminder's global production facility in beautiful downtown Stoughton, Wisconsin. We're excited today to introduce a new Facebook group, and I'm excited also to have three other wonderful beekeepers with me, Anya McGurk, Teresa Martin, and Theo. So, hello guys, happy to have you here with us.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
The first question is, well, Anya, how are your bees?
Well, supers are on, and I've picked up a couple swarms already, so it's started.
So you're in South Carolina or North Carolina, right?
North Carolina, yes, yep, near Raleigh.
Okay.
Tulip poplars just started to bloom, and then the cold front hit. So sort of typical. You never know what's going to happen. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we get out of this cold front.
Excellent.
But things are good.
Good deal. And Teresa, you're in Kentucky, so what's going on there?
It's swarm season, so it's just all, flat out trying to catch the swarms. I'm selling swarms for the first time this year, selling bees.
Oh, wow.
Quite a few customers who are already repeat customers. So it's been super exciting, and the broodminders are helping a huge amount.
Oh.
I don't know what I do with them. So it's been flat out lately.
Great. So we're introducing, well, I will just turn it over to Theo and let him introduce what we're introducing.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm delighted to talk to you guys. We have been in contact via email and Slack correspondence over the past, months about several subjects. And I find it a little bit disappointing that the discussion we have is really kept private, because there is so much valuable information there that would be interesting to other people. And I said to myself, well, what can we do about this to improve or change that situation? I put a Facebook group together called Beehive Monitoring. And what we want to do is put this out there and use it as a platform for sharing data and experiences and discuss what we see and find. And on top of this, we also are introducing some changes to My Broodminder, where we facilitate sharing of graphs and data in a way that is easy for the user.
Well, I find myself trying to figure out how to share what I'm learning with my broodminders and tell the stories, and to have a forum to share that in will be very helpful. And also sometimes I've got questions. I see things and I'm not sure that I'm concluding the right thing from what the data is telling me. So to have an audience like that of other people who are invested in this smarter hive technology will be extremely valuable.
Oh, great. And Anya, I think you have a group of people you're working with this summer, right?
Yeah. We started a hive monitoring group within my local bee club. I think we ordered 100 T2s, isn't that right, Rich?
Yeah.
So we have quite a crew, and we can share and see each other's hives, but it would be really nice. Right now I have to call somebody up and I'm saying, dude, did you have a swarm? It would be much nicer if I could just put it on Facebook and say, hey, I think you got a swarm, and alert everybody. So I think people are going to be really excited for this. I know I will be.
Well, good.
I'll learn a lot more.
Well, and we're hoping that this is going to be a device agnostic site. What we're really driven by is, what's going on and how to analyze this data, how to interpret it. So we hope that a lot of people, even with homebrew or other people in the business, join in, and we want this to be a real community site.
All right. So if you go to My Broodminder, you can navigate to any of your hives. And you will see on the top right corner a share button, and you navigate to the position you wanna go to, meaning time frame wise and location wise in the hive. And then you click on that share button at the top right, and it allows you to do two things. It allows you to share the data for the time frame that you have selected, or you can also share the last 7 days as a sliding range. You have the option to include your notes, your Hive notes that you put in, or you can leave this out. And you can put in a brief description below, and then you would click on share, and it creates a public link. On the right-hand side, you have a little icon that allows you to copy this link to your clipboard. And once you've done that, you can close and you go over to Facebook and click paste, and your graphs will be on the Facebook group post. That's a very simple way to do this. And then what you also have as a bonus is you click on the down arrow of the share button, and you have an option there to edit shared links. And this now becomes a repository of all the events that you created in this system. And you have an excellent way of going back to it in the future without having to search through all the graphs manually. That's pretty much how this works, and we feel it's simple enough, and I hope you have fun with it.
We're still working on transferring the graph images with the link into Facebook. Until then, you'll have to use the copy-paste function of your computer, or if you run Firefox, then they have a built-in feature that lets you take a screenshot of the entire web page, put that into your copy buffer, and then paste that directly into Facebook.
So Theo, I have a question for you.
Yep.
Can I get to the data if somebody publishes something and I want to take a closer look?
What we will do, yes, absolutely. What we will do is we will add a download at the bottom, which will include the Hive data and also the weather data associated with that location, so that you can do your own analysis. It's limited to the time window that's shown on the screen, nothing else. But it will be available to you for download as a CSV file.
That's awesome.
So I just want to say that this came about pretty quickly. We've been thinking about it for a long time, but sort of pulled the trigger on action in the last few days, actually. And I just want to give Amanda Stoltz a lot of credit. She's our lead programmer, and in a couple of days, she added this share feature, which on the surface is very simple, but keeping privacy and making it so that people don't have to log in to see this data was a real challenge. And luckily, she's a very clever person, and she's done that for us. So I just want to thank her immensely about that. And I'm sure Theo does too.
Yes, it's another dream come true, Rich.
Another dream come true. So, that's what we're doing, and we're introducing it, and we're going to push it out in the newsletter and hope that everybody shares it. Like I said, we hope that everybody wants to join this group. It's not a branded group. It is really a Hive monitoring group, all about the data and the interpretation.
I'm just really excited to participate and see what other people are doing and learn and share. So it sounds fantastic. Thank you for doing this, and I can't wait.
I'm really excited. I can't wait to tell our group, because we've been trying to figure out how we could talk to each other a little more easily so that everybody can hear, not just one-on-one or.
Yeah. Yeah, from the get-go, we really wanted this to be a community thing, as when we started up 5 or 6 years ago. It's been sort of hard to figure out how to do that. So, hopefully this is it. I also have to make a little shout out to Jerry Bromenshank that during the International Hive Monitoring Conference last summer, he was hoping someone would do something. And so, Jerry, this is us doing something. So
now we have to share this widely, I guess, with everybody we know and let them know.
That's right. Okay, well, thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Have a great day.
So that's it. And hopefully this gets the word out and we get that going. And as always, every hive counts.